So, I am on here because I feel the need. I need to talk about this day is about Memorial Day. Memorial Day of off and go and drink and party. Memorial Day in reality is a very, very hard day for those that have lost their loved ones in the military. My husband was in the military. He had a really good buddy. He was only about 19 years old in the Air Force. He was in Iraq on a convoy where they hit an IED. The IED exploded, and unfortunately, that 19-year-old boy with a new life, newly married, and a future ahead, is gone. He's gone. Paul Edwards is his name, and he will always be remembered on this very, very special day. This is not a day where people are happy. It affects everybody who has been over there in Iraq. This is the most hardest day ever. The hardest day ever for military people who've been over there, who really get it and understand. This is not an easy day for the family either. This is my life. PTSD. My husband suffers from PTSD. And this is not a moment to try and get sympathy and to feel down on me, because this is not about that. It's about those that gave their ultimate sacrifice, their life. But this is a day where my family struggles. It's not just the person who is in the military that suffers. It's not just them. It is also the family members that suffer. We are struggling at this time of year. My husband struggles to get out of bed. He doesn't want to get up and out of bed. I can't get him out of bed. He has migraines and vertigo. And it's because this time of year is so stressful for him, and he's not able to function. This is PTSD. This is what it's like. There's laundry, piles and piles of laundry, piled up, undone, left to do. There's piles of dishes in the sink, left undone to do. There's learning to do things on my own, learning to function and run a family on my own. Because half the time my husband is not here. Half the time my husband is over there. He is in Iraq. My husband will never be the man he was. He will never be that man. My kids will not know who he was. I always feel like, and I told my kids this, that, he was a different person before he went over there. He loved to travel. He loved to go camping. He loved to go hiking. None of that happens anymore. None of it. Because now he is stuck in a world that he lived in Iraq. And he's never going to leave. It's always going to be a part of his life. And it's something I need to learn to accept as his military wife, that I'm not going to get him back. He died over there, and I'm not going to get him back. And today is one of the hardest days for me and my family right now. because I'm never gonna get him back, and I'm gonna struggle. He just wanted to come on here to just vent and talk about it, and to have people see that this day is not a day of celebration. This day is a day of mourning. This day is a day of strife. This day is a day that lives forever in our minds and our hearts. Because my husband is always going to remember those comrades that died. And he did not. And he lives with the survivor guilt that brings him down. And this is a day that is not easy. It's not easy at all. So please, pray for us. Pray for me. Pray for all the families going through, especially those families that have lost their loved ones. Pray for them, because right now they are mourning. But it's not just today that they mourn. It's every day. Every day since they lost their loved one. They will never get them back. And they need your prayers and the families. And pray for those soldiers who were mourning their comrades. Pray for them for peace. Pray for calm over their mind. Pray for their families who have to sit back and watch them suffer with guilt and hatred for themselves, for the things that they had to do for their country. Pray for them. Pray for those that are considering suicide right now because they can't take it anymore. Pray for those who can't live a life because they have mountains of guilt, feeling like they're a bad person to enjoy life when those that they were with cannot. Just please pray for them. And remember them. And remember their families. Because for them, it's not just a day, but it's every day. It's every day. Day in, day out. Morning to night. The tears that they cry for those that they cared about that are no longer here. And pray for those who are considering ending their life because of the guilt they live with. They say 22 soldiers end their lives because they can no longer live on with that guilt, the survivor's guilt. They can no longer live on with the terrors, the demons in their mind of everything they saw and did over there. Pray for all those suffering right now. I thank you for taking the time to watch and to just be there to listen. And for all those military families out there, you're not alone. I'm here. You're not alone. It may feel like you're alone right now, but you're not alone. You're not alone. And those military spouses, be strong. I know it's hard. We put a face on every day. We hold it together. We hold it together for our families, for our loved ones, because if we don't hold it together, then nobody will. So please take the time to really, really think about what today is about. It's not a day to celebrate. It's a day to mourn. It's not a day for veterans. It's not a day for military personnel. It's a day for those who took the ultimate sacrifice. And they are no longer here because they went and they served their country and unfortunately did not make it back. So please, before celebrating, remember those loved ones that are suffering right now. And remember the sacrifice that it took for you to be free and be here today. We thank you. And again, I just say, rest in peace, Paul Edwards. You will always be remembered and loved. Thank you for listening. Have God and take care.